Well, we're seeing growing pushback, not just to the hate speech proposals that the Prime Minister has put forward, but also gun reforms in the wake of the Bondi attack. Tasmania's Liberal government is demanding more evidence when it comes to the national buyback scheme. Let's go to Aspen Blomfield in Hobart. Aspen, fascinating to hear last hour from the Tasmanian Police Minister. Talk us through what the government's position is here when it comes to the gun changes.
Yeah, Trudy, the Tasmanian government is not ruling out their support for these new gun laws. However, they are waiting to consult the community before signing up to them. Among those proposed changes to firearms laws is a national gun buyback scheme, which will be jointly funded by the states and the Commonwealth. It also includes stronger background checks, including an ASIO security assessment for those who want to register firearms, tighter import controls, and finally consideration of past convictions. Now, it's estimated that this national gun buyback scheme will cost the Tasmanian government $20 million alone.
We need more detail. We need to get this right. We need to make sure that there's proper evidence to back up some of the proposals that have been put forward by the Commonwealth. And from our perspective, the big thing for Tasmania is that we need to be consulting with our communities. Tasmania, for example, we're a majority rural state. Firearms are a tool of the trade, or they're also an important part of people's way of life, whether they're a recreational hunter or a sporting shooter. And we need to respect that.
Now, Tasmania has the second highest rate of gun ownership in the country. It's estimated there are about 155,000 registered firearms on the Apple Isle alone. There's also a strong shooters, fishers and farmers party presence down here. Sky News understands that the MP for the party met with the minority Liberal government earlier this week.
I think Albanese just wants a bit of cover. So if he could scapegoat a minority group like firearm owners to cover himself, he will. So hopefully this Broad Commission will expose his shortcomings.
Now, the Tasmanian Greens have criticised those comments by Minister Felix Ellis this morning. They say the state government down here should be supporting firearm reforms on the 30-year anniversary of the Port Arthur massacre. There's also been several firearm-related incidents on the Apple Isle in the past few weeks. Let's take a listen.
The reforms that have been agreed are the bare minimum, and any attempt to delay or deny those reforms is ultimately not doing Tasmanians justice. Just in the last week or so, literally here in Hobart, we've seen gun-related issues that have compromised public safety.
The legislation, of course, Trudy, will be debated in federal parliament early next week.
Aspen Blomfield with the latest. Thank you.